I often get the question, how much water should I drink? Of course, everyone's going to be different. It depends on your lifestyle. But as a general rule, take your body weight, divide it by half, and that number in ounces is how much water you should be drinking each day, roughly. In the morning, drink a lot of water, at least 16 ounces when you get up, because overnight, your body has been going through all these metabolic processes, which produces a lot of wastes. That's why when you pee in the morning, it's real concentrated, because you're getting rid of that stuff. Did you know that 75% of Americans are walking around each day dehydrated? So get that water in your system right when you wake up, and keep a bottle with you throughout the day to stay hydrated. Dehydration is the #1 reason people experience daytime fatigue. And when they're dehydrated at night, they'll get these hunger cravings, which might not even be hunger cravings. You're just thirsty. So when you get those, drink some water. And then all of a sudden you might realize, oh, I'm not hungry, I'm just thirsty. Here's another tip. If you're on one of the low-carb diets, make sure you drink extra water. Because when we eat carbohydrates, we retain more water to process those carbohydrates. Did you know when you're 30,000 feet in the air is going to be 3 times drier? It's drier than the Sahara Desert, the Outback too. You see, water's being pulled from your body to make the air around you more humid. It doesn't take into consideration that it's depleting you. Mother Nature is trying to balance out the earth. If you're in areas that are extremely hot and you're sweating like crazy, obviously you need more water. If you're exercising a lot more water. It goes without saying. We can't drink the salt water in the oceans because it's simply too salty. It's saltier than the water in our cells. Our body is constantly trying to maintain this isotonic state, a balance of salts, minerals, and water within our body. So when we drink this salty ocean water, all the intracellular fluid outside of our cells becomes really salty. And our body, to try to balance that out, takes the water, the less salty water from our cells, and forces it out into our intercellular fluid. That way, the more salt water we drink, the more water escapes the cells, and we're dehydrating ourselves further by drinking more salt water, and eventually we die. The opposite happens if you drink too much water with no salt, like distilled water or reverse osmosis water. This water rushes into your cells, leaving the intracellular fluid dehydrated, and your cells will swell and burst, and you die. We've got the technology to desalinate our water from the ocean, but it's too expensive. Maybe someday we'll find the solution. In the meantime, take the knowledge you've gained from this video, go out there and get the best water. Treat your body how it deserves to be treated and live optimally so you can create the world you want to live in. See you next time.